Hey, what's up guys? So today we'll be doing a breakdown video of Xinyan and we'll be going over her abilities, best class setups for her, playing strategies, and showing an example party comp at the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we'll start off with her talents. She's a great sword user with a shield as her skill. Her shield does AoE damage when it is used, and its damage absorption scales off her defense stat. Hitting enemies with her shields increases its level. So you start at level 1, hitting 2 enemies will get you to level 2, and hitting 3 enemies will get you to level 3. When you're at level 3, you'll be able to do pyro damage with her shield. Her elemental burst is called Rift Revolution. It launches enemies into the sky and does physical damage to them, and also causes explosions dealing pyro damage. Her first passive ability is really good as it reduces the number of enemies that you need to hit for each shield level. So now level 2 only needs 1 hit, and level 3 only needs 2 hits. Her second passive increases the physical damage of characters using her shield by 15%, and her final passive is just a simple defense recipe. Alright, now for her artifacts. There's a few ways that you can build her. I'll start off by showing the ideal meta setups for her. So the best overall to run would be the 4-piece retracing bolide, because you'll get an additional 40% to normal and charged attack damage while you're shielded, and a 35% bonus to your shield strength. Now, if you haven't done domains yet, the 4-piece Gladiators finale will be best because of all the attack bonuses you'll get from it. And I'll go over a few different builds of her artifacts for more specific roles. If you want to go for a pure physical damage build for her, you would run the 4-piece Bloodstained Chivalry because you'll be getting 25% boost to your physical damage and a 50% attack boost after defeating an enemy, as well as reducing your stamina cost to 0 for 10 seconds after defeating an enemy. This is going to stack nicely with her second passive, which boosts your physical damage while you're shielded, and also pairing this with a goblet that has physical damage and the Skyrider sword will really let you maximize your physical damage output with her. The next build would be combining a 2-piece Retracing Bolide with a 2-piece Gladiator or 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry. This is a bit more of a balanced placeholder build until you can get the 4-piece set. You'll basically be playing around with these 3 sets that I mentioned to get the most out of her because you'll be boosting her shield and attack or her physical damage. So now if you're using her as a support DPS, then go with 1 to 2 artifacts with defense as their main stats, and 1 that has attack because their shield is scaled off for defense. You can use her as a type of hybrid support burst damage. To do that, you would want to try to get defense on all your substats, and then on your Sands and Goblet, go for attack, and on your Circlet, go with crit damage, crit rate, or attack. Alright, so as for her weapons, if you're looking for weapons that are going to help you with her shield strength, the White Iron Greatsword is a good 3-star option, and the White Blind is a great 4-star option. It's a craftable weapon as well, so it makes it a little bit easier to get than other 4-star weapons. Now, if you have the Sacrificial Greatsword, I would highly recommend it if you're planning to spam her shield for her other characters, because this weapon perk gives you a 40% chance to reset your skill cooldown after using it, and that's on its first refinement. So the more you level it up, the more you're going to increase that chance to reset your skill cooldown. Now for the party members. I find Sucrose complements her well because she has the ability to group enemies together, allowing you to get your hits in with Xinyan so you can get to shield level 3 relatively quickly. Beidou works well for 2 because once you're at shield level 3 and you pair it with Beidou's skill, which is already powerful, you're going to get overload elemental reactions. So for my party setup, I'm going to run Xinyan, Sucrose, Beidou, and I went with Barbara for healing, but really you can use whoever you want for healer, whoever you like the most. Now as for the party strat with them, start with Sucrose, use her skill or burst to bunch up the enemies, then switch to Xinyan, use her shield, attack the enemies, get your shield up to level 3, and switch again to Beidou and use her skill to get the overload reaction and maximize your damage output, and then just rinse and repeat until your enemies are all defeated. Alright, so I just want to make it clear that this is by no means the most powerful or OP party setup. I went with it because I think Beidou makes for a really fun combo on this party. But the main point here is that Sucrose complements Xinyan very well, so I think that running them together is ideal. But that's all I got for you guys today. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like, leave a comment below, let us know what you liked or didn't like. If you have any future suggestions for content, just let me know in the comments down below. Peace, guys. Have a good one.